Today on the Justice Court, the plaintiff, Favour Daniel, is asking the court to compel her husband, Isaiah Daniel, to be fully responsible for the upkeep of their children.
All rise. Court in session. Honorable Judge Funmi Asaolu presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, this case is between Favour Daniel and Isaiah Daniel. As this one.
Thank you, Akin.
Thank you.
Favour Daniel,
Yes, ma'am.
when did you get married?
2012, our traditional marriage. April,
How many children do you have?
3 children, ma'am.
So why are you here?
I'm here because my husband packed his load and left the house for me and my children.
When? What happened? What led to that?
It's because I traveled for my mother's burial. Before then, we had been having issue. But I want him to explain because I don't
You are the one that brought him to court.
Okay,
so
ma'am.
you should,
Okay, ma'am.
you should tell us why you
What
brought him
happened
to
is
court.
that we married for 2012. We did our traditional marriage. Then, before then, he didn't have where he's staying. I'm doing this thing. I come Lagos. I met him with a family, our village friend. I did when I'm doing a computer. Then after my computer, I started Sesge. That time he was escorting with one of our village brother. Then when I met him, he told me history about him, that the person that brought him in Lagos sent him away from the house. He don't have where he's sleeping. He's crying. He tell me his story. He's sleeping in the market. He's sleeping everywhere. He told me his story. Then I said, okay, no problem. But then he's living with our village brother like that. Then I said, okay, no problem. Since your case is like this, you don't have any problem. But trust in God that it's going to be okay. Then we started that ourselves. Then after that, we meet my brother, my senior brother, that I see the person I see, you want to marry me. Now ask me, where is he staying? We lied then that he's staying with his brother in a Air Force base. He said, okay, that I should not go there. My family, they are like, I should not marry because he's from Edo and from Ebonyi State. I should not marry outside. I said, no. It's the person I see, I love, I will marry him. Then I started doing sales girl. I'm last born of 8. I'm living with my brother. I started doing sales girl. The first money I raise when I'm doing sales girl and the money I'm having with my brother, I use it. I give it to him. He raised small apartment. That I stay with my brother. He stayed there about 8 months. Then, after the 8 months, it's not up to a year. There's one money that he has. He bought one big mattress that the place cannot even contain. Then we now negotiate, how will we do this place? Now, this place is no more containing you and this bed. Even there is no place to put the bed. Then, I have small money with me. One day he was going in the street, fetching water. When I come back from work, come to his house, that small place that he's managing. I come to his house. He said, he saw a place that people packed out, a room, but it's more wider. I said, okay, no problem. How come? It's better. Let's manage ourselves and go to the place so that at least from there we can start our life. And now, carry all the money I have then. I saved. I said, okay, rent the place. Let's manage our life there. So from there, he got a job where he's driving a school bus. After he got a job, we go to our village, did our traditional marriage, 2012. After we come back for our traditional marriage, I opened my shop with the money I have with me. I opened the shop. So the shop grew. After the shop started growing, our sponsor in marriage, he got him a job for Akure, where he's driving a banker. After he got that job, he said he do the job for 6 months, or thereafter, it's not up to 6 months. He said that the man is stressing him much, that he can't continue with the work. I knelt down and begged him. I said, look at our situation. It's stressing you, but have another job before you quit for the one that you have before. He said no, that he will find a way out from the job. He said he have seen this danfo that he will buy. I said, how are we going to buy the danfo? He said, I should accompany him to my brother to collect money from my brother. I said, you know that we just rent this place and I spend all the money I have. If we collect that money, how can we buy the danfo? After he begged, I accompanied him. He collected 100,000 naira from my brother. He said he want to add. After some days, I didn't see the danfo. I didn't see the money. He go and buy Okada. That Okada, if he drive and go outside, before you know it may be police or one thing or the other, the money I will have, I will go and pay the Okada. He's an electrician. He got shop. He started making money. God help him. The first money my husband make, he go and buy a car. This is fairly used. Without my notes, I didn't know. When he brought the car, and I told him, he would have bought this car. We would have, this is my business. Now this whole money that I deducted from the business is going down. We would have settled down with a business, do other things first. Before this car now, it's another expenses upon us. There's no way we can have this. This car is like a baby. We'll be nursing him. Throughout that year, after I told him that, nothing that he's planning with me again. He said, I'm not a person that to plan with. So anything that he do it on his own. That year, he prepared the car. If he go the distance, he go mechanic, he make sure that he prepared that car to be good for him to travel to Christmas. He traveled Christmas because he started making money then. He traveled Christmas, bought himself clothes. He didn't buy for me. I said, okay, God is still helping me. I'm making my own. He traveled, come back from village. I said, okay. Sometimes if he come back from village, he will say, I don't have money to even go my shop today. Sometimes if I have, I will give him the money. Then we started looking for fruit of womb there. There is one woman that I called doctor. Doctor treat me for house. I paid the money. Then if he come to that treat, he doesn't pay anything. But I know that then maybe his hand never strong enough. I said that thing is so far he comply with the doctor and do the medicine. There is nothing about that. Let's keep on moving. We move. I have 4 issues for him. Anytime Christmas come, he do so. If sewing of clothes, he will sew up to 15 or 10. Trousers, he will buy up to 15 trousers, polo, all that different kind, jewelry and everything. He will not buy one for me. And I will ask him, you know where we are coming from. So, then I have the third issue. We started this thing. That day, he came back from work. The day we start the fight, he came back from work. He does not drop anything for house. He came back from work. He asked me food. And I told him I didn't have any food. I didn't say anything. He dragged me from the bed. My bed is high as this. He dragged my leg. He said he must kill me today. That he doesn't know. Do you know whom he is? That he must do me something today. And now he started dragging me, beating me that day. I can't see myself. I now see my blood coming out from my nose. That day there was a cutlass there. I won't lie. Cutlass was at the back of. I don't know. I just frustrated. I don't know what to do. I removed it because he said, if you touch me, that is when he leave me that night. I said, I don't know how I will stay here. You kill me. you won't kill me today. He stopped that thing. That day, he removed all this thing. The clothes he even wear for body, I tear it because I don't know where to hold him. All this thing, the hair I make that day, he removed it from my hair when he was dragging me out of the bed, beating me up and down. This is the hair. So, getting to this third issue, anytime he come back from that village, he will tell me, in fact, I'm Lagos wife that is going to marry from his village. Then, my mother died along the line. My mother is whom I call my mother because it's my senior sister. But I don't know my mother. I live with her. So my mother died in December 17. My mother died. They called me for village and my mother died. One of the brothers followed me to this place. His first son, where he's living is far from my place. That night, when I came back from market, I rushed to him with my children to stay there. That day, my phone switched off. I can't make call. So when I come back in the morning, now ask me, where do you carry my children to? That any day I carry my children to any place, going to arrest me with the police. And I say, it's not like that. I carry my children, see what happened. He now told me that if my mother is dying, let him die and go to her. That he doesn't have anything, but all he knows is that I should not carry his children away out of it. I say, I fell down, I cry. I told him, even if you are having issue, is it when my mother died, you are no encouragement, nothing. I fell down and cried. I don't know what to do.
So you came back?
Yes, along the line of the burial, when I'm selling Ashebi to help myself, he now told me that my family never die finish. Shebi, they are putting me out for a marriage. That even me that I want to travel, I will not even come back alive. Maybe I will die on the road. Then when I want to travel the burial, I didn't tell him, because of the statement, I didn't tell him that I'm traveling for the burial. I travel before I come back. Before then, he had been arranging, he bought AC, he bought plenty speaker, he bought television on his own. That he had been arranging how to go to a new apartment. Before I traveled for a week or 2 weeks, he called me that he have seen a house, so make I come. Make we talk how we go take care of the children. And I told you that talk is not between me and you, because you may tell me that you will take care of them, and later you will not take care of them. Then we go. Before I come back, he packed all the whole AC, washing machine that we are using outside. He packed all the whole AC, all the whole thing that he buy, prepare for that house. He packed everything, go and rent an apartment. Then last week that the children resumed school, then I have reported the case here. I don't know what to do. Before the school vacate, I called him that children, before them he said they have an injury. See, ever since he packed there, sometimes he will stay 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. He will tell me that he traveled for Enugu for work. He will not bring anything for the children. The day we come back from that village, we bought biscuit, happy hour. He dropped for the children, he not drop any money for me. After that, he will come. Sometimes he will give me 5,000, stay again for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. He will come back again. Sometimes he will buy biscuit, Indomie. Drop there. If he drop that, we may go without anything for the children. Before then, our house rent is expired. He's keep on telling that he will come and pay. What we are using for is prepaid. We are paying 2,000 every month. Over how many weeks now? He never paid that. That one is there. He said I should put my children for lesson where the children vacate for the school. He said I should I called the children have vacated. How are they going to do for the lesson? That they want to start the lesson. He said, okay, I should carry them, go for the lesson. He's going to pay. He called me and now say, okay, children now started the lesson. Before that, he said they are having an injury in the leg. But before that, children started, the injury have healed. So one day, I called, these children have started the lesson. How are we going to? He will come, he send your account number. If I send it finish, he won't tell me, I don't have the money to pay, or I have it. He won't pay the money.
The plaintiff, Favour Daniel, claims that she supported her husband financially at the early stage of their relationship when he was financially challenged. She alleges that he now refers to her as the Lagos wife and wants to marry another woman in the village. Her husband Isaiah Daniel has moved out of their matrimonial home to live in another apartment. Favor is in court for child support.
So it's not been paying.
Exactly, ma.
Okay. You know what I want you to do? Calm down.
Yes, ma'am.
Because most of the things you are saying, everything still comes back to the fact that you believe he's not treating you well. He has told you he wants. I'm giving you a summary of what I can understand.
Yes, exactly.
And he has told you he will remarry.
Yes, ma'am.
You've not been spending much time at home.
Not at all.
Have you moved to somewhere else?
Ma?
Have you moved to somewhere else?
No.
Okay. Then what other allegation? Things he says that you are not.
He said you have not moved to.
Things that he tells you that
he
you are
said you
not
have not
happy.
moved to somewhere else.
That's what he said.
Okay.
You've said your own, so let him say his own.
Okay,
You
ma.
understand? So let me have your response.
Thank you very much. A village person is my tight friend. We sit together. I work at Ragolis for Korudu as a security. I do 1 week off, 1 week on. Because after I left my electrician work, I never get money to rent shop. Because that one get electrical shop by selling. And I attach myself to him.
Okay.
So when I attach myself to him, if I spend 1 week for Ikorodu, I go spend 1 week for his shop just for me to dey gather customer. She dey go computer school for Moshalishi for Shashade. She dey call my friend shop. I see her. I say, listen, my name is Daniel. I exclude my special one. No, I first told her my friend. This is your sister. I like her because I never get any girlfriend for Lagos. I explained to my friend. My friend said, "No, sister, but anything I do, I said, okay, no problem." And true, the following day when he come, I follow her off, discovered her. Through that process, we begin to work her. The computer school she dey go, I take responsibility because she dey help me, brother, while they send my mind. I dey pay the computer.
Oh, good.
So, I spent 1 year and 3 months for that Ikorodu. I said I want to change job because nobody will go tell my papa say I did this security for sure. For Lagos, my papa go appear. We go appear. I go for Astra, Lavotic, where they produce this dispensable water. They employ me as an engineer. And they are paying me at that time, 15,000 at that time. Even the certificate that she treat due, when she take finish the computer school, I'm the one that pay. The phone she used for the beginning of her life, na me buy for her, body sing. Yes. I can never lie for her because she's the mother of my children. I'm not trying to defend her so that I can win her. Even though I not marry her today, she still be my wife.
So
Then, I see the stay with my friend. Me and she talk together. I work for Astra. That Astra, the money they pay me 2 months because I dey go there work. We dey close by 4 o'clock. If I get all this outside there work, I go to gather the money. That's 25,000 everything for the house. I paid it by myself. The 3rd month, they pay me. That time, phone was so cheap. I buy phone. I did not even to phone her. I call her, say, "Call, let me surprise you." She was not even aware that I wanted to rent house. I said, "Call, let me surprise you." I carry her and go to that place. The place was so very small place. She was so very shocked. She said, "God, I thank you. Oh, give me this place." I said, "No, Allah." Then we begin the journey. So when we begin the journey, so like now, 3 months later, either 3 months to 6 months later, then close by the house for Ijayaba for Shasha. There's one of my customers that which I go work for, Yanologbo. He now told me that he wants to park away from that place. I said, okay, I want to park for that place? Yes, because I want room. It's bigger than the other one I stayed before. He said, okay. I said, please, you should tell me the day that you want to park. He told me. I apply loan for the place where I work. Then, the money does not complete. I discussed with her. She told me that she has a friend, Chidima, that which they are working for the same aluminum village. You understand, talk, man? Then, that a friend born 30,000 naira. She didn't give the money to me. I take her join and rent the place. After I do that, I collect salary. I give her a 30,000 naira to pay her back. Then, one will balance. We don't balance. That is, we never married that time. We don't balance. We now begin to say, if you go work, come. They pay her 5,000 naira in a month, and they give her 200 naira in a day. Just talk, man. Then we begin the journey. And that's okay. I want to come and see your people.
You want to?
See their people. Because now let me do Lagos here. Let me marry. Instead of me to come go my village, go and marry. And true, we'll go there, go see. So when we go there, go see people, my brother was so very happy, senior brother. But it's the junior ones that I guess it. That against the marriage.
Okay.
The senior one come and sit down, don't worry. Go ahead. As far as in their life, I should not worry. He was so very happy. That is senior brother named Collins. We'll go ahead and marry. No, before we go and marry. Because if she come back for work, at the observer, I will sit down. I will observe her. It's okay. For she, as a boyfriend and girlfriend, there's a way you go into your boyfriend's house, which is okay, this thing is not supposed to be done the way it's supposed to be. Make you assist your boyfriend. Even the best shit, we say, we'll go lie down together, we'll play a game together. It's okay. For she to even say, okay, make her carry this thing to help me to wash. Nothing. Then it gets to a certain time, I say, I observe you, say, since when they come here? Slippers never do like this. Okay, let me arrange this slippers. This thing never do like this, make I do this thing. He never do them. Me, I don't know how the thing be.
That was before you got married.
Before I married.
You knew all these things before you got married.
No, I'm not supposed to go to that point.
Okay.
I'm just making you to understand how the thing be. So I told her, I say, you help me to what is it? A mama, no carry and come for village to come and wash the shit for a man. I said, okay.
That was before you got married?
Yes, before I got married. He said, a mama, no carry and come Lagos to come and wash the shit for a man. I beg her, I kneel down for ground. I say, come, I love you with my heart. Please. What statement that you measure now, I'm not so very happy on that. She stand up, carry bag. I hold her shit. My landlord is dead now. He see me. He come in and say, Daniel, what happened? I say, see, woman always with a friend. See what happened. Now the man does not be your boyfriend, help her to do him. Yes, I talk, man. So, he say, Baba, nothing he cannot do it. Can never do it. I leave him. She go. That's why I come on my hand about her. She run, go and meet one man, one Baba, which I work with. His name is Ilona School. He go meet him.
Good.
When she go meet him, that me I decide I no want him again. Now Baba tell her, say, make no worry. Because that Baba, I take him as my father in Lagos here. He say, make her no worry. As she come report to her now, she go change. I say, since where I observed this woman, nothing. You know, I sit down too. She said, me, I no worry. She go change. With out of the encouragement of the elderly man, because that Baba, no place where we say, if they go, when they go carry me John body. And true, I'll be the man. I call him back, we start the journey. The way we start time, we proceed for the journey to marry. After we marry, come back. Because when we marry, come back, I know they work for that police, this thing. I start driving, I dey drive school. I dey drive school. That school, they pay me 20-something naira at that time. So I begin to drive. If I come back from school, I go use machine. They also join them. So the day I begin by myself, to go market by myself, to buy things by myself, when I carry 11,000 I give him at that time, please, go and use it to buy food for the house. He say, what can this money do? At that time, I say, okay, I can never lie on top of here because you carry me gun cut. I can never lie for you for that. If I want to go to jail because of you, no problem. Anyone want to go cold, I can never hide. I can never I can never plus. That is it. So he said the money to me, I said, okay. I go by myself, go market, go and buy things, both for house. The following day, I call his senior brother, come. I explain everything for his senior brother. I say, see your sister. She's behaving like person who say, a day in Papa house. She have forget say, you don't come to husband house. As he comes so, I say, she's this. I don't feel call and say, make we sit down. We'll plan together. Can never listen to me. Even though she get anywhere we go, I say, yeah, don't go. Because I dey call him a yeah. Yeah, don't go. You go say like that. Then, that side pass. The person where I can't do as a godmother in my marriage is from Auchima. So when he say, I shall be drive motor, he can't introduce me to UBA. That I should be drive UBA. I can't begin to drive UBA. That is interstate. Because I drive regional manager from Akure. Now every weekend they come Lagos. So Monday morning, go back to Akure. Just around. So when we go to...
Is that what you are doing now?
No.
Before?
Okay. I'm just trying, but I'm not supposed to explain for the back. They come. Because what she explained that make me to go to the back.
So let's come to now.
Okay. For now, by the special grace of God, for now, February, no, it's a funny something. I called last December. Last 2 years ago. I said, please, I'm not so much happy for this marriage. People, for everybody go gather for my house.
Right.
Please tell me what is the problem. Let me change. If I sometimes work do, sometimes work no day. If he ask me money for happy hour for children, if I no see give him, he go scatter my chat, go seize my phone. I go ask and say, because if I see work do, everything about the children, about the household, I go make sure I finish the money inside that place to buy the things for the house. December 23, I buy, yes, I dey travel home. But you say I should not go to the back again. I dey travel because I tell them, I say, Lagos is not my place. I'm a stranger here. He said, those I come for. If I dey travel, I dey carry along. There's no time I travel.
You go together?
Yes.
You always go, even with the children?
Why don't go together?
Even with the children?
Yes. Yes, I mean. Where I not carry him to travel, that was this last year that passed. Yes, ma. This last said I pass.
You leave the house.
This your link I bring come. You say I beat her. Because I just want to, because I'm not supposed to bring this thing come. Because she go to human rights. The same this year. That's why I bring this come. Because I did not beat her. I did not comot. Yeah. Now my want to bite. I dey shout like small pikin. You start talk, man. You say, man.
I can see where he's coming.
This matter is unfolding as the court proceeding continues in the next episode.
If your baby daddy is denying paternity of the child to avoid upkeep, or you suspect misattributed paternity situations, submit your case online at www.thejusticescourt.com for a prompt resolution of the matter.